Here we have for sale this 2019 on a 19 plate VW Transporter. This is a T6, so the 6th generation of the VW Transporter. This is a T32, so a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the long wheelbase Highline 4Motion panel van with a 2-litre TDI Euro 6 engine producing 204 PS, accompanied with the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Volkswagen Transporter Highline of this age. There's a number of optional extras on this particular example from factory, which some of you may have already started to spot from the front and the back. So we'll talk you through all of those. We'll also have a look at the condition in detail and also look at things like the service history, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a tailgate. So a tailgate is one door which comes up like so. The other option are two doors which are more known as barn doors. The thing which makes this van particularly rare is this 4Motion. So that means that this van is 4-wheel drive. Usually Volkswagen Transporters are front-wheel drive, but the 4Motion, as a lot of you will already know, means that this van is 4-wheel drive. As I say, that makes it exceptionally rare. We probably get one of these in every, I would say, 50 to 70 Volkswagen Transporters that we have here. So it's really is quite a rare thing to have, and especially one with this spec. So we've also already mentioned the tailgate, so that would be not standard, that would be a cost option, as would the reversing camera as well. There's some bits which have been added to this particular example, so we can see we've got a nice rear bumper protector there, and we've also above got the rear spoiler as well, and that ties in very nicely with the rest of the styling, things like the roof bars and the side bars, which again wouldn't quite come as standard. Looking at the condition here at the rear of the van, hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately, but there is a beautiful gloss to the paintwork. There's no major dings or dents or anything like that which I can see on the rear here. It's looking very clean and tidy. Low down then you get parking sensors. They come completely as standard, as does color-coded bumpers and door handles. This particular example as well has also got mud flaps all round, which is a nice feature, especially on the 4Motion model. I think that ties in really nicely with that. And then if we open up the tailgate, then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van. So we can see that this one has got full ply lining in the rear of the vehicle. Now we do often re-ply line a lot of panel vans that we get into stock, so we would strip this out and then re-ply line it. But this in the back of here, when it came in, it clearly, as it's used, but clearly it has not had a hard life. It's clearly been looked after, and I thought this was a really good example to leave the ply lining in, because it just represents really well how well this van has been looked after. You can have a look here inside the pillars, having a look at the entrance here, all in really nice order. Same goes with the inside of the rear tailgate, and this little handle here, this is to close the tailgate from the inside. Plenty of tie down points in the back, and then as we move around to the side, another optional extra here is this one has got twin side loading doors. So exceptionally rare to find one of these Transporter panel vans with twin side loading doors. As I say, I can't remember, it's quite a unique van. I can't remember one that we've had spec'd quite like that in some time. Looking down the driver's side then, we can have a look at some other bits here. So we've got the fantastic 18-inch Sportline alloy wheels. I believe these are genuine Sportline alloy wheels. Now the van wouldn't of course come with these from standard, but these are a genuine VW wheel. As I say, I believe these are the genuine article. These have been freshly refurbished in this fantastic gunmetal grey, which ties in really nicely with a couple of little elements like this little part here on the lower part of the front spoiler there. The tyres on here, we've got a full set of matching Bridgestone all-season tyres. Good wet weather tyres there, which again, I think when you've got a 204 brake horsepower van and you've also got the 4-wheel drive, it's a really nice addition there to have a good set of tyres around the van. Opening up the driver's side loading door then, this just gives us another look at the load area, having a look at the bulkhead as well. So the bulkhead is in really good condition. Of course, you can remove these if you want to. They are simply bolted in around the outside. That's the question we get asked an awful lot. So if you are planning on doing something with this, maybe it'd be a camper conversion, that's absolutely ideal there. As you've got a fantastic blank canvas to start with. If we open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look at the condition and a bit more of the spec inside here. So again, the theme very much continues in terms of the condition. Beautiful condition here inside on the driver's door. Looking at the floor underneath, all spot on under there with a nice carpet overmat there, protecting everything as it should. Look at the driver's seat, lovely condition there of the driver's seat, and this is as they come from standard with these fantastic twin adjustable armrests. So using that wheel underneath there, you can set those to your desired height, and of course you have got the height adjustability there of the driver's seat as well. Another optional extra then is that this one has got folding mirrors, so they all come with heated mirrors as standard, which is in that position just there, but this particular example has also got folding mirrors as well, and you can see that's how you fold them in and out. Auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers come as standard. This example has got 2 full remote keys. Looking at the steering wheel then, this is the standard steering wheel that the Highline comes with, and that is a leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side we've got your cruise control settings and the volume for the radio. On the right hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls just there as well. Nice wear to the steering wheel actually. It's not of course it is used, but certainly not excessively worn. I think that's really nice and consistent, of course, with its age and mileage. Looking at the mileage then, 66,635 miles, and you can see there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling correctly as it should be. Moving then into the centre, we can see that this one, as I mentioned right at the start of the video, has got the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, which just is an absolutely brilliant gearbox to come in the van. Very quick and smooth gear changes. Air conditioning comes as standard, as does heated windscreen. You can control your parking sensors here, and also the start stop for the radio, and you've got a USB point there to plug your phone in as well. Looking then into the center, more optional extras here. So this screen here is the App Connect. So this tells us that this van, you can see with it actually saying welcome to App Connect. This one is enabled, so this gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And if we click on Nav, this one has also got satellite navigation as well. So absolutely fantastic spec. The list of optional extras is quite remarkable, and it doesn't finish there, because as we move around to the front, this one has also got LED headlights. I've mentioned this in videos before, but I'll mention it again in case you haven't seen these. LED headlights, for me, if I was speccing a Volkswagen Transporter myself, that would be the first option that I would be ticking on the configurator, would be the LED headlights. These are just such a superior headlight to the standard one. It also comes with a nice benefit of the aesthetics of having these lovely LED daytime running lights as well, but these are a big step up from the standard headlights which come on the Transporter. Heated, you get headlight washers. That is always a telltale sign whether the headlights are factory or not, is whether you've got these headlight washers there. Another optional extra is that this one has got front parking sensors as well, which again wouldn't come as standard, so that's another really nice feature. This one has also been styled with a Sportline style front splitter, of course finished in the same reflex silver with that nice contrasting grey lip underneath, and of course the gloss black elements there around the front fog lights. Finally then, in terms of condition, having a look here at the bonnet, there are a few stone chips to the bonnet. It has just recently rained here, so please pardon the water. There's a couple of stone chips to the bonnet, which I can point out. Of course, as you'd expect with 66,000 miles, you can see just a few dotted around in certain places. Nothing severe, but as I say, absolutely as to be expected. But generally speaking, you can see here, condition is very nice indeed. Again, looking to the front end, the front bumpers looking in really good order. And finally then, looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, again, just looking in those reflections, a very clean and tidy van. These are known as the trapezoid sidebars, finished in chrome. And then if we open up the passenger door, this gives us just another look here at the cab from this angle. So looking at the door card, the step. If I move these mats out of the way, say nice carpet overmat there, just protecting everything. And then looking at the passenger seats, really good condition here of the passenger seats, no rips, tears or cigarette burns. You can flip these up and flip them forward like so, and that gives you access to some extra storage underneath. You can see the toolkit is located under there on this particular example, and we've got the wallet there with the owner's manual, etc. as well. So just to summarize this van, I haven't mentioned the service history actually. So this van has got a fantastic Volkswagen service history. We have evidence of 3 previous services which have been carried out in 2020, 2021 and 22. As I say, all with VW, so that's lovely to see that with the van. During our preparation as well, this van will be going right through our workshop for a full service, a timing belt change, because it is now 4 years old. I believe this van was registered around August 19, so it's past 4 years old now. So we will be doing the timing belt change as part of our service, and it will also have a brand new MOT as well. So a thorough going through in the workshop, giving it a clean bill of health. It's driving absolutely fantastically and looks brilliant as well. So it's always nice to accompany that with a mechanical clean bill of health, so you can drive away with full peace of mind. Just to summarize then, so this is a 2019 on a 19 plate Volkswagen Transporter. It's the T6 model, so the 6th generation of the VW Transporter T32, so 3.2 tons gross vehicle weight. That is rare in itself to find in a panel van. But then it is the 204 Highline DSG 4Motion, so absolutely incredible model. And then on top of that, you've got all these optional extras. You've got satellite navigation, you've got App Connect, you've got the folding mirrors, twin side loading doors, front parking sensors, reversing camera, a tailgate. It has got an awful lot of spec. Mud flaps, of course, and then all the bits which have been added afterwards, like the bumper protector, the Sportline alloy wheels, sidebars, roof bars, and that fantastic front splitter as well. Ply lining in the rear, absolutely, it's just such a rare example. I can't imagine this one will be with us long. If you haven't seen it already, I would urge you to head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the full advert of this van, and of course all the others that we've currently got advertised. This is where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this van. There's a number of ways you can contact us via the website, but if you are interested, I would urge you to give us a call, because that can often be the quickest way to register your interest on the van. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can also arrange delivery nationwide, and by all means speak to us about different financing options as well. Thank you very much for watching.